Good morning or good afternoon. I'm so glad to see you because I've got something really exciting I want to share with you today. It's actually a strategy, a very specific strategy I use with many of my clients to storyify their company values. Here's what I mean by that. My guess is if you own a company or if you work for a company, somewhere there is a posting of the company's mission, vision, or values. Maybe it's on your website, perhaps it's posted in print materials, and you likely talk about them when courting future clients. The values might sound something like we believe in going above and beyond for our clients, or doing business in a better way, or we are dedicated to giving back. And while all of these are very nice, they're really warm and fuzzy, they really do nothing to differentiate you in the marketplace. And in fact, they're more or less meaningless in the marketplace. I mean, for example, what company says, we believe in doing bad work for our stupid customers, or we don't want to give back, we want to keep it all for ourselves? Nobody says that, which means most values and across all industries really start to sound the same. There's nothing original about them. Now, I know you are unique. I know your company is special. So how do you, unique, special one, how do you make your values come to life? How do you make somebody care that you care about something? Telling a great story is the answer. Of course it is. But really, here's how to make someone care that you care about something. All right, to care about your values. First and foremost, what I want you to do is make a list of all of your company values. Write it out. Write the mission statement or the vision statement. Take an inventory. What things, actions, concepts does your company value? Once you have that list, it's time to find the stories that support these. To do this, go back through your company history. Where are specific moments where those values were at work? Talk to employees at all different levels. Ask them to share a story about a time when they saw the mission statement in action. Or make a list of successful clients, and in serving them, how did your company exemplify your values? Then tell those stories. Here's a perfect example of a value story and how it could serve you. There was a bank in Fargo, North Dakota, and one of their values was a commitment to enriching our community. Now, that's not revolutionary for a bank. Many strive to be stewards in their community. However, this bank had a story. Every day, one of the tellers watched as a young girl, about 8 years old, walked by the big front windows of the bank on her way to school. And every day, she wore the same thing, a gray hooded sweatshirt that was kind of tattered, blue jeans, and then some pink sneakers that were looking a little worn. All fall, the same thing. Not a big deal, walked by the windows, but really, once the temperature began to drop, and in Fargo, the temperature drops really hard. I know, I lived there. And when the girl was still wearing the same clothes. And then when the forecast fell below freezing and she was trudging through a foot of snow with that same lightweight sweatshirts, those thinning blue jeans and pink tennies with a hole in the toe, one of the employees knew he needed to do something about it. A teller decided that that member of the community was clearly struggling, and it was time for the bank to step in. So on one frigid Monday morning, the bank staff waited for the girl to pass by, and as she did, they handed her a brand new winter jacket, boots, hat, mittens, so she could walk safely and warmly to school and home again each day. Isn't that a great story? And all it takes is that one story to tell throughout the community for the community to know that that bank is committed to them. Now, I'm certain you have stories like this too, stories that show your values at work. There's no question about that. The question is, are you telling them? Are you sharing them with your customers or in your marketing? Are you telling them to court future clients? More and more people want to know who they're doing business with, and that they're doing business with a company that stands for something, that has heart, that's committed to excellence. But words alone are empty. If you want people to care that you care about what you care about, you have to tell the story. The truth is, nobody cares about your company values unless you give them a reason to. Tell them a story showing those values at work. If you aren't telling these stories yet, what the heck are you still doing here? Turn off this video, go find the stories, and I'll be waiting here to hear them. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon.